Everybody, this is Cody from Mailprotector, and I just wanted to go over how to manage your managers today at the reseller and customer level. It's managed the same way at both levels, but a lot of people don't know you can give one of your more tech-savvy customers access at the customer level so that they have access to just their customer, and they can do things like add users, change filtering, adjust permissions, things like that. So let's get into it by starting by adding a manager. So these are the usual fields you'll want to add. The email field will accept any email as long as it follows a standard email format. It doesn't have to be a Mailprotector. And then the username is what the manager is going to use to log into the console. If they use their email, they'll log in at a user access, and they won't have elevated rights as they should as a manager. So we want to make sure that everyone's using the username to log in. So we're going to put in a password. And then it'll jump us over to where we can manage the manager here on this page. The first thing we want to do is add a role, because if the manager doesn't have a role, it won't allow them into the console. You can add them either at the customer level or at the individual reseller level. For this, I'm going to add it at the reseller level because I want to show you guys all the bells and whistles. So the different permissions that they can have when they're in the console are admin, tech, reviewer, and billing. Admin is fairly self-explanatory. They have access to add users, managers, anything they want. They have, control over everything at the site. Tech removes some of the billing administration. So tech can't mass add users, change user sync, things like that. Do any major billing changes, add or remove services such as SafeSend or CloudMail. They can only adjust things like filtering individual users, allow and block rules, so on and so forth. Reviewer is your standard auditor role. They have read-only access to everything but can't adjust anything. With billing, they're going to have access to do those mass changes and things like that and add or remove services. And they can also edit any of the billing information at your site. So that's a little more restricted than anything else. Partner desk only is depreciated, and it will be removed eventually. So just so you're all aware, you'll pretty much never want to give anyone that much access or that type of access. So now that we've added the role for administrator, basically this manager is fully set up and they're ready to go. If they ever need their password changed, we don't have a traditional password change system where you click a link, it sends you an email, so on and so forth. They have to know another manager or contact Mailprotector, and then their password can be changed here under their account. Two-factor authentication can only be added to manager accounts at the customer manager level, at the customer reseller level, and this is just going to prompt them for two-factor authentication. When you set it up, you can pick your ideal app, Duo, Google Authenticator, so on and so forth. Scan it, it'll sync. This is also where you can find hard codes. There are a list of hard codes that'll be listed that if the app gets out of sync, you can utilize those. The profile will automatically fill in with what we had. We do encourage people to fill out the phone number because this lets Mailprotector contact you if there's a situation that we notice or you ask us to give you a call back. This is very helpful. The time zone, this is going to adjust the entire console for this individual manager on what time zone they want to see. Notifications, we're hoping to do a lot more with in the future. Right now, urgent and normal. Normal would be your message review notifications typically, and then urgent, we're hoping in a mail down situation or things like that where service is depreciated, we can notify you. You can do 24 hours, or there's a nice toggle here that'll let you do certain days at certain times. So you can go about that as you want. With regards to preferences here, this is going to be things like sales materials or Mailprotector reaching out to you to say we have a new product available. If this manager isn't the person that does those types of things at your company, you can toggle this off and we won't send those to them anymore. We don't send these out very often, so we're not going to spam you or anything if that is toggled, so not a huge deal. So we'll go ahead and go back to the main manager list, and you can see this Cody Eckel test here is created. If I click the hyperlink on the username, it does bring me to this manager panel again. You can also select a large list of people and delete them. Select all. You can, do all the normal buttons and things like that. You can also download an Excel document with the details in the columns here. It'll give last login, name, account, and username, and it'll provide you all that. So that's kind of a rundown of the managers and how to get everything up and running, add the people you need to. And don't forget, you can always do this at the customer level also. If you have any questions, you can give us a call or submit a ticket to Mailprotector using the Help Center. We're always here to help. Thanks. Bye.